Good afternoon, DFS all. I go by Invisible DFS. Today, I'm going to talk about the slate for November 20, 2018. Like I do every day, I break down my segment of what you guys expect on my show. So, for segment one is a look back at the night before. Take about 1 to 2 minutes to talk about it. Segment two, I talk about the prices, differences between FD and DK. That's probably help you to choose who to play on this side or on the other side. The show is only for DK, but there I will pick 5 players where I show the price in FD and DK and the difference between those 5 players as far as prices. Segment 3, it's the main course of the show where I talk about the current slate going on right now. I will pick 5 players which consists of 3 core, 1 chip, and the star of the night. And my final stats, it's a list of cheap players that can complement your lineups. And if I have any more to add, I will add it. So let's go with the next segment, which is a look back at the night before. Night before, my 5 players was Fax, Body High or Body Hill, however you want to say it, Turner, Evans. Wait a second, I have Turner twice in there. That's a mistake. So the second Turner should be Davis. My mistake guy, Davis. I'm not even sure what Davis' return was, but let's see. I have it writing somewhere here. What was Davis' return yesterday? Davis, 53.25 for a return of 4.6k. 4.6 x return. Alright, so Fax gave you 27 fantasy points. Not good. That is second straight game where he doesn't reach value. That's only return of 4.5 value. He just didn't score at all. I mean, this guy had at least 14 assists in that game and he only returned 4.5 values. Only has 27.25. Not what I was expecting, but I didn't expect Westbrook to be back. So Body High 35.5, that's a 6.3 x value. You can ask for more. Turner 33.50, 7.1 x. That's really good. If you don't watch the game, you wake up in the morning, you like, yeah, that's really good. Well, Turner tweaked his ankle in the first quarter after having 15 fantasy points. Then he came back and had actually a good second quarter. Problem was the second half where there was a blowout. Man, I don't understand Utah, man. They've been getting blown out. I mean, like, how could you get blown out by Indiana without the best player? But that's what happened last night. Evans 24.25, 5.9x looked like a good return, but we were expecting a little bit more. But the problem was, again, same as Turner, there was a blowout. So Evans probably played about 1 minute in this fourth quarter. Davis 53.25, and he started so bad, then he just went off. But it's 4.6 value, not what I was expecting. I was hoping he can get us in the 60s to 70 points. So those 5 players bring you 173.5. I mean, like, not good enough. So let's see how we can improve. Let's hope we can do better tonight. So let's go on the next. So the next one will be the price difference between FD and DK, where we talk about those 5 players that I choose and talk about the price differences. Usually when I talk, I usually try to find 5 players that the price difference is 1K or more. But since today is only a 4-game slate, it was hard to find those players. So I found about only 2 of them that I like as far as the price differences. And then I find 3, which is the next best thing. To start, I have John Wall, 9.8 in FD. And DK 9.0, to be honest, and that's a 0.8K difference. Even if he was 9.8 in DK, John Wall would still be a great player today in my mind. Vuk 9.5 in FD, 8.3 in DK. That's a 1.2K difference. Sorry about the pop-up, guys. I need to fix that so that won't happen again. Gordon 7.9 and only 6.9 in ZK. I can tell it would be a very popular pick in ZK. Ibaka 6.7 in FD, 6.0 in ZK for a 0.7K difference. And Ariel 7.5 in Fendo and it's 6.6 in ZK for a 0.9K differences. So that's it as far as the price differences. So now it's time to go to the main course of the show, and that's going on the Draftkings side and pick my best 5 players, my 3 core players, 1 value plays, and of course the star of the night. So the first player that caught my mind was, of course, Gordon. Gordon is 6.9K. In the last 10 games, Gordon at least take 13 shots in the last, except 1 game when he got hurt. Other than that, he has been really good. So I was surprised to see his price at 6.9K. And then who they are playing against is not that good against this a power forward. So against even unless of course if they got Kawhi on him. But on a 4-game slate, you don't say I'm not gonna play Gordon because they're playing Toronto. DK, that's probably why DK put his price down, because of that same reason. But to me, Gordon is a plug and play, one of my 3 core players. My second core, I will go with Matt Collins. He's playing against New York. I mean, like, in our mind, McCallum is not as been good as last year, but he hasn't been bad. McCallum is as safe as anybody else in the slate, and he can get you 50 fantasy points in any night. On the 4-game slate, McCallum is a must for me. You can choose to put him in your point guard position or your shooting guard, so it's depending on how you construct your lineup. So my third will be probably gonna be the most popular guy in this slate will be Harrell. Oh my goodness. This guy has been amazing. It's like out of nowhere. Automatic fantasy points. I might as well go ahead and give him the 6-man award. I don't see it. I was thinking about Wolves, but I don't see Wolves take that away from this guy if he keep it up. So right now, Ariel is my guy. Look at this. 55, 33, 32, 43, 39, 37, 28, 34. The first two, out of those 10 games, the last 8 games has been amazing. Now that he's getting consistent minutes, he's been getting at least 25 minutes. And if these guys get his minutes, he will return the values plus more. So RL is my guy for the cheap plays. Alright, the guy I'm going with is Oubre. That scares me, but Clippers are not good against the small forward, or against shooting guard or small forward. And one of the reasons I pick Oubre, it's like they've been going to him more than they've been going to Morris. So if you look at the last 2 games, he's been playing 28-29 minutes. And it's not because he was a blowout. They were kind of in the game, even though somehow Washington was finding themselves down so many points when the game just started. So, I was thinking of going with Winslow at 4.5K, which it is not a bad idea because Winslow should see the minutes. You know something? Let's see. Let's go to Winslow. Let's see as this, but it has been going down because Miami has a lot of players helping out in their front court. Even he plays small forward. Sometimes brings the ball down, but he mostly playing in the front court, and his minutes 23, 25. I don't like what I'm seeing with his minutes, but with going out, I thought his minutes would at least be in the 30s, but for somehow it's not. So since they play in Brooklyn, I will go with him. So Winslow will be my 4th guy, and the star of the night will be Wall. So I will get Wall in my point guard, in my column, in my shooting guard. Wall is the star of the night. Let's just, what does this point look like that? It's because they've been getting blown out. Last week, look at this. It's at least 10 points in the last 2 games. But if you look at any game that are close, you will see that is less than 10 minutes, 10 points differences. You will see Wall did really good. So Wall is we don't have that many choices anyway tonight. When you look at the top, you see Leonard, Vuk, Whiteside. I don't even put Whiteside and Wall since my stars is 8K or more. So I'm going with Wall. What is my this guy can do a little bit of everything. If the game stay close, he will return at least a 5x value, which is 45, which is not important. So what is my is a player that I'm picking for my star. As far as the next segment, the cheap players. The cheapest for tonight. Cowell is not a starter, but is getting healthy at 2.9k in the 4-game slate. It might be somebody that'll help you. Quarter. It's a back-to-back game, so I'm not sure how much they're gonna use him because he had a great first half yesterday, and basically they didn't play him in the second half. Thornley, I don't know what to do with this guy. Last game he played over 27 minutes. It's like one game he's in there, the next game they decide not to play him. With the minutes, he will return his values. Plus, Isaac, he used to be a starter. Now they got him coming off the bench because he was hurt, but he has been great for the last 2 games. So Isaac, I feel like he should be back in the starting lineup over Nwando, whatever his name is. Ed Davis, really good with minutes. He's only 3.9k. And Dudley, 3.9k, still in the starting lineup. I'm not playing him, but I just want to put some of the cheapies there. I'm not playing him, but on a night like tonight, you never know. He's in the starting lineup. He might come out of nowhere and get you 20 some fantasy points. Mike Scott also is a cheapie, and he's going back to Washington, so that's another one you guys might want to think about. So again, guys, good luck tonight. Please be responsible. Don't, if you're gonna use money you're not supposed to use. If you like, that's what I have left, but I can return, make it time, whatever. It doesn't work that way. If it works that way for everybody, then that would have been a problem, right? So be responsible. Don't use money that you cannot afford to lose. Only use money that you can afford to lose. That's just me saying that, but it would be better if any of us don't lose money, but it doesn't work that way. This is not the perfect world. Somebody have to lose. A lot of people have to lose for a few of us to win. So good luck tonight, and I will see you guys next time. I'm out.